Man, this comic book sucks. And the reviews online said it was good. I wasted my money. Why didn't somebody tell me?
Hey everybody, we're back again with our last review today, and you see the man here, you see the shirt. We got another Superman review for us. He's been battling with Peter Tomasi for a long time, and then now he's come a long way, everyone. He's met Peter Tomasi, he's met him, we've talked, he's given him his regards, his accolades, he's liked where he's going. This is issue 14 of Superman. What do you have to say about this book?
Now, as a rule of thumb, we have like a gag rule on Superman and Action Comics. I'm not supposed to review them. Okay, so it'll be a rare thing, and I have to really like the issue if I'm going to actually push for it. And some backstory: I didn't like Tomasi's first issue. I had a lot of problems with it. I just didn't like it. I didn't like where he was going with it. I thought everything was going towards this cynical, dark, dank. I was like, good Lord, why can't these things be uplifting and some cheer? And it's almost like he heard me. It's like, hey, you know what? I'm going to give you exactly what you want.
He was worried about Comic-Con. He knew this guy was coming, so he got his act together.
I met him. Met a really nice guy. Autographed some books from my lad. So I was like, okay, really cool. But see, there's two types of Superman stories that I think most guys can get with, and they prefer one over the other. They're the Metropolis Superman stories. Superman's, and when I say Metropolis, he's earthbound. He's taking care of some stuff on Earth, that sort of thing. And that actually helps to, ground him a bit, keep his powers, a little bit more compacted or comparted. So, you don't have to stretch your mind too much when it comes to it. And it helps with the likability. The ones that I started reading and have really always loved are the ones where, Superman's on his way doing something, and out of nowhere, like Vartox or somebody just shows up and they're like, hey, we need you on the other side of the universe. Let's go. That's a job for Superman in my eyes, all of the time. So that's how we started off over here. He's just driving home, and out of nowhere, he meets this alternative Superman from a different world, and he never bats an eyelash. He's like, okay, what's going on? They take care of the problem. The guy starts talking to him in Russian. He's like, "Помоги меня." He's like, hey. And Superman just talks right back to him in Russian. Yeah? Здравствуйте. Yeah? Ты прекрасно выглядишь сегодня. He's great. You're damn right I'm showing up because I'm happy. I'm happy. No.
He read the Russian in the comic.
This is it's really nice when it's really nice and you look, hey, this translation is actually accurate. This is pretty good. No, it's a joy as a Superman reader to pick up a book and it's like, this is good. This is good because it's been bad for so long. 14 issues. Mind you, 14 issues means I've only had 7 months, minus an issue that I didn't like, but only 7 months of stories where I'm like, this is good, and it's been good twice a month. Twice a month? I never thought I'd get to this place again.
So you're liking Jurgen's run? What's going on?
Jurgen's run. This one I like more than Jurgen's run, because Jurgen's run seems to be saddled more with trying to answer questions about, trying to keep it in line with what's going to happen with the whole New 52, and, you're not really this, and he's trying to do these other things, and he's weighed down with some stuff with Lex Luthor too. It's still good, okay, but this one right over here, this gives you the adventure, the action, the creativity that you would hope guys would approach with Superman, okay? For me, once somebody comes over and Superman is speaking their language, I'm like, this guy understands Superman. Superman's not going to be weighed down with the mundane, like, oh, if only I knew what you were saying to me. Not when you have all these other characters who speak a dozen languages at any particular given time. And then we're off to the races, okay? First he meets one Superman character, then he meets an entire Justice League incarnate, and it just gets exponentially bigger as you're going through the story. So now, when it ends, I won't give away everything, but you got to see what they do to Captain Carrot. That was cold. That was cold. Okay, but you look at everything right over here, and it's like, yeah, I want to read more of this. And I'm excited because this is twice a month. So I don't have to wait, no, twice a month I'm looking forward to this.
That Superman is twice a month?
Superman and action. Most, like Superman action, Batman, Wonder Woman, Detective, all these things. I thought it was just going to be twice a month for the summer. These guys have been twice a month for...
That's another bit for our other show we didn't... That's the other reason why they're killing Marvel.
Yep.
Oh, man, that's crazy. All right.
Yeah, so it's just... look, if you wanted a jumping on point for Superman, okay? If you're a Superman reader, and I know who you are, too. You're the guys like, is this really Superman? I don't see the trunks. They did all this nonsense with New 52. I don't trust this. This is a good place. This is a good place to come in. Hey, read, okay, and make your decision right over there. I do think you want to read more after this. I honestly believe if you're a Superman reader, you want to read more after this. If you're not a Superman reader, this is a good place to jump in and say, no, this is what Superman is all about. Forget all the versus battle, who's stronger than who, or so on and so forth. Come in here and enjoy a good Superman adventure, and it starts right here.
Okay, I think that's all we have time because he's used up all of it. He didn't have to talk Russian. He didn't have to do any of that stuff. And I have no to know. I would say, for me, this is one of those moments, and I liked seeing, I'm okay, I like, was it Patrick Gleason? But I was glad to see Ivan Rice do at least layouts, and they're still in Ivan's style, so that was cool to see. The only thing I would say for me is I've been reading comics for very long, so the similarities to like Hyper Time?
Yeah.
Like that portion of the Supermans. And then it went to, I think, who's that guy? Alan Moore's
with Supreme?
Where you have all of them, but not even just that. His Youngblood, where he had like a legion of different time characters. So the Justice League Incarnate was like that.
He borrows that from like the Silver Age stories where he goes and is like, hey, it's like the with Batman and the League of Batman and there are all these international. It's not a new concept. It's definitely something that's been borrowed, but it's still a good concept.
Well, I'm just saying, for me, seeing this, just the sameness, like sometimes that sort of is like a roadblock for me. But I'm saying no one has read comics, doesn't have that long history. So like books like JLA Avengers, which had a lot of flashbacks to old things, for someone, a new reader, I'm pretty sure this is fine. Just to come in and be like, oh, here's a lot of action, and having the Russian Superman?
Yeah, Red Sun Superman, who's a fan favorite.
So
I still don't understand why everybody loved that character so much. I mean, the stories were good. The story was good. I just don't understand why they liked that Superman. So
he always comes
he's
back.
a dictator, and they loved that guy. It's like almost like a tyrant, and they loved him.
So you have that. I think was it the multiversity Superman's in there. So
Ivan Rice was the guy. He was the artist on the Multiversity, the bookends, the first and the close. So I thought that was nice. I thought that was nice right over here. And it's Superman for me is this character. You can pretty much do anything that you want with him except kill. Okay, that's where you start crossing the line. But there's no storyline. You can send them anywhere. You can send them to Limbo. You can send them to the end of time. You can send them here. You can send them there. You can put them anywhere. You can do just about anything with them. So you don't have to be bothered with a lot of the mundane stuff. You can really, if you have the creativity and the imagination, you can tell such really off-the-wall banging stories with it, and sometimes they just don't want to do it. It's like they want to keep them in the pocket. I'm like, every once in a while you got to brandish the guns, fire off so people know why you're the fastest gun in the West. Other than that, it just doesn't make any sense. What are you doing with them?
Well, then, what was it? If you look at this might be a bigger thing for DC. I'm not sure where they're going to go with the Justice League Incarnate, but it's there now. So it's like that, and they're trying to bring back in the Asian Superman. Like the new Superman's in there too. So it's like.
But they have the Asian Superman.
It's like they got everything.
Black Superman, Calvin Ellis.
Yep.
And Red Sun Superman.
Yeah.
Superman proper. Captain Carrot, who's a Superman analog. In the extremist thing of an analog. But I really think that type of stuff is good because in a slight way it pays homage to just how long-standing and how deep Superman runs in terms of being such an influential character. I mean, Marvel has 4 or 5 different Superman analog characters between the Sentry, 3 different Hyperions, the Blue Marvel, Gladiator. Okay, and say what you like, the guy is just incredibly influential, and he's at his best when you have people who are willing to engage themselves in the character. When they do, they always get it right. Always get it right. Right here, right now, this issue. I don't know what 15 will bring. Okay, but for the jump off,
he's all in right now.
They're getting him right. They're getting him right.
In. He's saying he still has the old school. I'm not going to flinch. He could send a bad one in, but right now he's pretty happy. So we're not even going to get his score because it's going to be too far. We're going to go 3 for me, but
3.
It's a powerful 3. It's
how can it be a powerful 3?
3 means it's a good book.
I gave Saga a 3, man. I didn't even understand what was going on. 3, come on. You got to give that a better than a 3. Give it a 4.
Oh gosh, I'm giving it a 4. I liked it better than Wasp.
Yay!
I enjoyed it a little bit better, but there's just a little too much sameness for me. But there's some things that they can build on that looks like it's going to be fun, like the Justice League Incarnate, even though it draws from old stuff. And my last thing is that forget it. We're good. We're good, everyone. And I think this is our last review. We'll be back soon.
Superman lovers, Superman readers, come back. Okay, just check the issue out. Give just this issue a shot. You don't like it? No problem. But give this issue a shot. It's the real deal Superman. Hey, you know what? I was going to take away 1 star of the fact that they need to put him back in the proper outfit. I hate the new. He's had 6 new outfits since this New 52 malarkey. None of them are as good as the classic. Just get over yourselves, okay? So what? They're gonna make fun. They're gonna make fun of the Trunks. It doesn't matter. He's still Superman. Worry about telling the story and a little bit less, okay, on what other people think of the outfit. Put him back in the proper outfit. We got Superman. You'll get everybody back. Everybody. Right. That's a 200,000 copy month for you. Do it twice that month. 400,000 copies.
All right. I say, I need some more Clark Kent. Don't see enough of them. Not just the parenting scenes.
One of these guys. Got to have more Clark Kent.
Yes, and that's it. We're out of here. Later.
Thanks Spinnerack. You saved me money.